Coming to you from the studios at the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66, it's the Rock and Roll Chicago podcast.
Rock and roll, Chicago, my hometown. Well, I was born in the city, gonna rock your city, Chicago. Chicago rock and rollers are the best year around.
Hey, everybody, it's Ray the Roadie.
And this is Hollywood Mike. I haven't said that in 6 weeks?
About 6 weeks, yeah.
Wow.
We were on vacation.
Yeah, we were. We took a little
Bora Bora.
little hiatus.
Yeah, hiatus.
Hiatus. Yeah.
Hiatus, okay.
I tried to say time off and hiatus at the same time. And it came out hiatus.
Nice.
Hey, if Fred Durst can make up words, so am I.
That's right.
That's what we're doing. It's a hiatus.
So you need to get tested for that, right?
Yeah. We do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copyright that because some rap artists.
That's right.
Hiatus.
Singing
hanging with my brother Otis on vacation on hiatus. It's going to be in a rap song.
Isn't that stuff that Aaron Rodgers was smoking?
Smoking some hiatus. Could have been something like that.
It's something like that.
So what's been up with you, man? We haven't seen each other in a long time.
Nothing, just getting older.
Yeah.
Just getting older, yeah.
That's better than the alternative.
Getting younger.
Getting dead.
Not
Yeah. True that.
You're not going to get younger.
True that.
Yeah. So I had some excitement.
Did you?
My just about 10 days ago, my son is driving southbound on Route 52 coming up to I-55. Busy area, right?
Yep.
There's all kinds of stuff over there. It's not like he was out in the middle of a cornfield or anything like that. 11:30 at night, out of nowhere, a buck jumps out of a bush.
Damn.
And he hits this thing doing like 40 miles an hour.
Wow.
Totaled his truck.
Yeah.
Totaled his truck.
The buck okay?
I mean, the buck got up and ran away.
Yeah.
So I didn't even get to make sausage or anything like that.
Oh, man.
The buck got up and ran away.
Those are some tough animals, man.
I mean, but if you hit a 250-pound human being going 40 miles an hour, human being's dead.
Yep.
Right. I don't know if it's going to total your truck.
No.
I'm guessing the difference is 250 pounds of solid muscle versus 250 pounds of partial mush.
Exactly.
Man, but it's just terrible. So
Your son's okay?
Yeah, he's perfectly fine. Everybody was fine. We picked up a new truck for him today and the whole bit, but it was exciting. I couldn't believe that shit happened.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Crazy stuff.
And he bought the new truck from the Tyson Motor dealership, right? The Chrysler dealership right there in Shorewood.
Oh yeah,
Great guys.
are they gonna sponsor us?
I'm definitely working on that because we are looking for sponsors.
Yes, we are.
100 yards away from where he hit the deer. So it all comes full circle.
Wonderful.
Man, that's crazy.
It is.
A couple of bucks just jump out of nowhere.
That's right.
Speaking of a couple of bucks.
Yeah.
We got Karl and Mike the Bandits here.
Yes, we do.
In the studio today. Oh, which one is it? Oh, it's not working. There it is. There we go. You got to crank it up. You can't hit it.
You got to crank it louder.
You got to crank it.
Louder.
Yeah, that was all the way up there, and it's not okay. They messed with that too.
They did. We're gonna have to readjust it again.
So
We'll just have to do it. Also, how you guys doing, man?
Well, I got my rack.
right.
I got to adjust my rack here.
Yeah. Hey, this is a family program.
Nice rack.
Yeah. So, man, all the way in from Munster, you said?
Munster, Indiana.
Munster, Indiana.
Indiana, exit 1. So it's about 25 miles from here.
Coming in from Munster, Indiana.
Yeah. It's about 25 miles straight down 80. Not too bad. Not too bad.
How was that traffic?
Luckily, the rush hour was going the other way.
Oh, okay.
So I was going against the grain, and it was easy peasy.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Because I came down 30 and 80 westbound was stopped.
Yeah.
And everybody was getting off there.
Yeah, I live about 7 miles away, and it took me 40 minutes to get here today. I don't know what the heck's going on. Busy in downtown Joliet.
It is.
So, where are you coming from, Mike?
Homewood. So
Homewood. Okay.
I'm a little bit shorter.
So you're a little bit more of a local guy then.
Yeah.
So, and together you guys make up the Band Dudes.
Yep.
So welcome, man. Tell me a little bit. Tell me a little bit about how this all came about.
You start.
Well, for the last few years, I had been co-hosting an open mic night in Schererville, Indiana, and Karl was coming in and playing his original music. We seemed to gel right away. So at some point, Karl decided he wanted to record his songs. And so he asked if I would be on the record with him. We made the recording. And then after that, he asked if I would go with him to actually support the album. So,
okay.
Yeah. So, I was going to the jam night And the other co-host has a studio. His name's Nick Kazonas. And the original music just sounded so elevated. It was just like, holy shit. It was just the experience. It was just, magic. They took it to it pretty much right away. And it might have been the second night, Nick says to me, I got a studio. Hint, hint, hint.
Yeah.
But and my first intention was to get a band first and learn the songs and then go into the studio. But, the lead time on that would have been forever. And I already had the songs written and arranged. And, of course, it was just me an acoustic guitar. But decided to go to the studio and get some musicians. And these guys knew the music right away, him and Nick. And there's 6 people that appear in the studio, on the album. One of them's I take voice lessons. So my voice teacher, her name's Leanne. Leanne appears on a couple of the tracks.
Okay.
And so, it was a great experience.
Yeah.
So we went in the studio in March. In March and April, and we had a regular cadence, to get her done. And we didn't let up. And the engineer, Ben, did a great job.
Right.
And so I did send you guys a couple of tracks.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if we're going to be playing one of those later, maybe, or
Of course you will.
Yeah.
Okay. So of course we want to play live as well.
Yeah. Right.
And so, Mike's joined me on the mission to get it out there. And
Have you been writing for a long time, or?
yeah, the short answer is yeah. So this is actually my third effort, my third album.
Okay.
I did have a freshman release, and that was okay. I was pretty much myself, and I hired a drummer out of my home studio. My sophomore release, I did go into a studio in Sterling, Illinois, out west of here. I was working out there, and that turned out pretty well. I'm happy with it, but this is just elevated way beyond that,
Right.
beyond those efforts.
When did it all start for you? Like, at what point in your life did you decide, I love music, I'm going to do this? And
Oh, gosh. Well, okay. So the real story is I did have a crisis. I was about 18, 19 years old or so. I played organ when I was a kid, took organ lessons for
So did I.
4 or 5 years.
So did I.
And all the polkas and waltzes and
he saw that he finally got to see the organ that I talk
did.
about
I
all the
did.
time.
Hammond. Was it Hammond?
It's not a Hammond.
Oh.
It's an old 69 Wurlitzer.
Wurlitzer. Okay.
Yeah,
I played on a Hammond.
Yeah.
And of course, baseball came along and all that. But so I had a crisis when I was 18, 19 years old, dropped out of school and got myself a guitar and, took a handful. Of course, I knew music already. Took a handful of lessons just to get acquainted with it. And then I started, teaching myself after that.
Right.
And, started writing pretty much right away. Because I was in the crisis mode.
Yeah. Right. So that was like after high school?
Yeah.
It was. Okay.
Yeah. I was like freshman, sophomore in college.
Okay. All right. Did you grow up, in other words, playing in any bands or anything like that?
During that time, yeah. So when I was like 20 or so, started, getting in bands and playing Jethro Tull and.
You played with Jethro Tull?
No, I wish I could. I started playing his music anyway.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then in the 80s and 90s, I played REM, Smithereens, and Excess.
Right.
Replacements and stuff.
So it was a cover band type.
Cover
of
band
thing.
situation. Right. But and maybe we're sneaking in 1 or 2 originals back then.
Sure.
But now we want to be able to sneak in a whole lot more originals and less covers.
Right. Was that like the college scene? Because it seems like
Yeah. And,
Okay.
But we were around the Chicago area.
Right.
So we played Phyllis's and The Loft and Thirsty Whale.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I think everybody from that generation or so.
Oh,
I was on the tail end of it because I was in high school in the early to mid 80s, and that's just as it was starting to fall apart.
Yeah.
It was a little different little different in 88 and 89 than it was in like 78 and 79. But but I get it for sure. Yeah. What about you, Mike?
Oh, yeah. I've been playing for a very long time. And it came about because of a crisis too. But mine was a midlife crisis. Actually, I've only been playing for about 10 years. But it was that sort of thing. It was one starts to see one's mortality and, what are you going to do about it?
Right.
So I decided that I was going to learn an instrument. And I picked up the bass and I found me a teacher and learned how to play.
Well, that's, people don't realize what a fantastic story that actually is. Because if you think about it, you're going through a midlife crisis. I mean, you could have done stupid things like bought a $100,000 Corvette.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You could have done something like that. Right. But no, I'm just going to pick up an instrument and learn how to play and keep my sanity that way. So that's pretty cool. And you guys just kind of met at an open jam then.
Yeah.
That's the way it went. Wow.
So those open jams are magic. So the people that participate in those and sponsor those, man, they're magic, and they're great.
We don't get paid enough. We don't get paid enough.
Keep on doing
it.
No. Keep on doing it.
Those things are magic in a lot of different ways. I mean, like I say, we've only been playing 10 years, and it's not like, when you're a kid, you've got recitals at the music school and what. You don't have that when you're an adult.
Right.
That's what these open jams and open mics are for. You get out there and you play with as many different people and as many different styles as you can. And that's how you learn, and that's how you grow.
Right. And it's even hard somewhat to find an instructor that wants to bring on an adult.
Yes.
And so where do you find somebody like that? So, okay, if you get lucky enough to find someone, they're not going to be with you very long because they're making all their money off their younger students and the after school program and things like that. So where do you learn? You're exactly right. You go to these open jams. Yeah. And there's people that love to play music. They love playing an instrument, but they're only comfortable in front of people that they know. So they go and they hang out and listen to the music at an open jam for 2, 3, 4 months until finally they drink enough tequila and they do it one day. Right. And that's the only time they're going to play live.
Right.
They have no intention of being in a band or whatever, but every Wednesday night or every Thursday night or whatever it is, they do their 3-song set. Say that 10 times.
Thong.
Their three thong. Yeah.
Interesting open mic night.
Yes, it's the three thong bet. Yeah. and that's the way they do it. So that's pretty good. Yeah. So you had a question?
Yeah. You said you took lessons. Did you take them in Homewood?
Yeah, I took them at
Melody Mart.
With John Falstrom.
Yep. We did John. We did a podcast with him a while ago.
No kidding. Wow. Small world.
That's what I figured when you said you took lessons. That's what I figured it was.
So what are your influences then? Actually, I'm really interested to find out what your influences are because you've only been playing for 10 years.
Oh,
you start off with the Mary Had a Little Lamb or what, seriously.
No,
it sounds funny, but that's a serious question. I mean, that's where everybody starts, right?
No, one of the things he wanted to do is he wanted to get me to start playing music I liked as soon as possible.
Right.
The very first lesson he did, he showed me the bass line to the Peter Gunn theme.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
And then after that, it was just, I made a list of songs I wanted to learn and we just started learning them.
Yeah. Well, that's good. What's the type of music that you always go back to? What are you listening to all the time when you're in the car?
Actually, what I'm listening to in the car is a playlist of local music. So it's a little bit of whatever's out there.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, everything from jazz to country to alternative.
And all local music.
Yeah. All local music.
Cover bands or local original artists?
No, mostly local original.
Wow. Excellent.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. We talk about that all the time. That's somebody that actually listens to local original music on the radio when they're driving around. Yeah. I will never forget this. In fact, I didn't tell you this, but I had a dream like 2 weeks ago, and all I remember about the dream was the day that we were here and you said this for the very first time, where it takes an active listener to go out and appreciate, original music.
Yeah.
And the people that get up and walk out because it's original music, they're kind of lazy. They're lazy spectators because you actually have to put forth an effort and work at it. And I appreciate people who go out and listen to live original music because that they're not there just because they're drinking or they're meeting a friend or but then they're there for a purpose.
You also got the people out there to go, oh yeah, I know that song. No, you don't.
No, you don't. But you have to appreciate that because it reminds them of something that they something. Like.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. Right. So what are your influences, Karl?
Well, early on, I studied a lot of Led Zeppelin. Then I had a Neil Young phase, and then I started making jazz arrangements of like a Neil Young song or Bread or, somebody. I started doing jazz arrangements. And then, started playing the 80s, 90s, rock and roll stuff. And I was writing, pretty much on and off the whole time. And now the band dudes, now I would have to say that I had somebody describe our music as kind of sassy and punky. And then I embraced it. I said, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. What you said. Yeah.
I like that. Sassy, punky.
Yeah.
But it's
Americana.
a little Americana. So I would say it's like a David Byrne meets Tom Petty
Wow.
thing.
Okay.
But,
that sounds interesting.
Yeah. So that's just what it sounds, the voice sounds like, the way it gets portrayed.
Right.
But
right.
yeah.
Are you guys playing a lot of gigs, or are you pretty much just working in the studio?
We're just building up right now. I mean,
Okay.
we've only been in existence really since spring. So we've got a few gigs that we've done, but not a whole lot at this point. We're kind of building our schedule.
Gotcha.
And everything's kind of taken up already for at least through the end of the year.
Right.
So we're just kind of scheduling for like next year, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So we do have a release party. We did a recording, 8 songs in the album. And so that release party is October 10th. It's a Friday in Crete. At,
I saw that.
Evil Horse Ale House.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have a gig in November. It's a private party. The good news is that it's at a bowling alley, so we can be loud. So we recruited a drummer.
Okay.
And of course, I'll be playing my electric and going crazy there. And then we do have another gig in December. It's a fundraiser. It's for the public. It's a fundraiser. And it's going to be at the Whiting Theater.
Oh, okay.
So the Whiting Theater is a 100-year-old theater on 119th Street. I think it was owned by Warner Brothers one time. The claim to fame, Three Stooges were on the stage there. But it's a 100-year-old, seats 600 people. And we're going to be the opening act for a group called Mr. Funny Man.
Oh, yeah. I know them. Mr. Funny Man.
So the fraternal organization that's putting it on, they're called AHEPA, American Hellenic Education Professional Association.
There you go. Let's go with that.
AHEPA, yeah. But they're putting on this fundraiser, and they asked us to play.
Yeah, well, that's
For
nice.
sure, yeah. And it's a great stage. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I've heard about that place. It's kind of a fun place to play. It's kind of like the Roxy, but but it's actually bigger than the Roxy. It's
Roxy's small.
Yeah, small. Yeah.
Whiting's got one, and then Hobart's got Arts Theater. That's a cool place too.
It is. Yeah.
Yep. And I didn't even realize this because I'm starting to learn this, but the Roxy theaters were part of a chain. There's a Roxy in Ottawa.
No.
There's Roxy's several places. I literally was just at the Roxy Theater in Ottawa a couple of weeks ago. It's pretty interesting, and they're trying to turn them all into these little
That's
venues,
cool.
which would be pretty.
They're
nice.
there. I mean, they're sitting there empty.
Yeah, they are. They are. There's old theaters, and the one that's redone in Lockport over here, the Roxy, it's beautiful. It looks like a 1920s, like not a speakeasy because it's classy, like ballroom, like a 1920s ballroom, which is really nice. Yeah,
A lot of ornate work inside.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
They've even got an old time movie camera.
Yeah.
Projector.
Cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah. So tell us about the album. I went onto your website and it says it's forthcoming.
Right.
Tell us about the album.
So there's 8 songs. Some of them are kind of serious and heavy, and I didn't realize it until after we recorded it and started listening to them. Mm-hmm. And hey, Carly, what do you want to do with this? What do you want to do with that? And some of them are lighthearted and kind of fun. And I remember recording one of the songs, and I just kind of broke down in tears.
Wow.
Just collaborating with people is just so much rewarding. And then I remember Mike played on one of the songs, and it instantly became my new favorite song because the bass line brought it alive. It was like, holy cow, is this cool or what? Yeah. So, so my teacher, my voice teacher appears on it. She backs me up on a couple of songs. Mm-hmm. Her name's Leanne. And of course, she's great. And the producer, the executive producer says, okay, play the tonic, play the third, sing the fifth. I'm like, and she's just like, ding, ding. Right. Yeah, layering it. Just like, holy cow. And it's just really amazing. So, so she sings at a couple songs. And the engineer, Ben, a great guy. He's a metalhead. Okay. Like 27 or so years old, hair down to there. But he plays, so we played back and forth some leads, trading like a Dickie Betts, Dwayne Allman kind of thing.
Right.
And it just was like, holy cow, did we just do that? Wow. So it's something I wanted to do live, and we did it, and it turned out great. Yeah. So, it was a great experience. And, we want to play a couple songs, for you live here, and then maybe do one later, one of the recorded ones. But so there's 6 people that contributed, to the recording of it.
Right.
And there's some harmonica, there's keyboards on lots of songs. And
Will all 6 be performing together?
Yes.
The gigs you have? Yeah.
Well, for the opening.
For the opening?
Yeah. For the party.
For that release party. Yeah.
Right. What's the album title?
It's called Find My Way.
Find My Way. Okay.
So one of the songs I'm singing, it's a blues tune. I say, "Can't find my way," is a refrain. But I wanted to make it more positive and find my way. And as it turned out, we walked into the studio, just as individual musicians, and we came out a band.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
So I think it's kind of poetic. I found my way.
Yeah.
I found Mike. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, it's poetic than just band dudes.
That's true. That's true.
I got to ask, we have to make fun of you for just a second, because the band is called the Band Dudes.
The Band Dudes, yeah.
The Band Dudes. Why?
So again, once upon a time, when I was in this 80s, 90s band, dude was hey dude, that was the word that got, like cool or groovy, or I don't know, that was the word, calling each other dude.
Yeah.
So we're brainstorming names, and I just say, hey, how about the Band Dudes? And they latched onto it, but they spelled it all one word, kind of like Band-Aid.
Yeah, right.
It was like all one word, Band Dude. And I kind of bit my lip and said, yeah, okay, let's do it.
Okay.
And but now I always wanted it 2 words.
Okay.
So now it's 2 words.
It's 2 words.
It's the Band Dudes.
But it's D-U-D-Z. Or D-O-O-D-E-S.
Yeah. The band, the Duds. Yeah. Not the Duds. We're the Dudes.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'll tell you what, I think now is the perfect time for us to take a quick break.
Sure thing.
Right? See if we can get anybody to sponsor us.
All right.
And then we'll come on back, and you guys will perform something for us.
Tune up and go.
All righty. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Rock and Roll Chicago Podcast. Hey, everybody, it's Ray the Roadie.
And this is Hollywood Mike of the Rock and Roll Chicago Podcast. If you've been enjoying our weekly program, we have great news for you. Just tune in to Road to Rock Radio on Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Time, and you can hear a rebroadcast of one of our past episodes. Then again on Thursdays at 7 p.m., you can hear our most current episode, brought to you by the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66.
So go to roadtorock.org, scroll down, and click on Radio Station. That'll bring you to the Road to Rock Radio, a station committed entirely to the great music from Illinois, from Chicago blues born on Maxwell Street to today's rock and roll and everything in between. 24/7, all music with its roots in Illinois.
Your Sunday nights just got a whole lot bluesier. Get ready for the Bus Stop Blues, a show that takes you deep into the soul of the blues with classic hits, road stories, and live jam sessions. Hosted by bluesman Kevin Purcell and me, the one and only Road Bill. The Bus Stop Blues is 2 hours of nonstop blues, banter, and badassery. Check out the Bus Stop Blues podcast at thebusstopblues.com, where you can listen on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, or any other major podcast platform. Up on board the Bus Stop Blues, where the blues never stops rolling.
All right, we're back. And for the first time tonight, we've got Karl and Mike, the Band Dudes. Take it away, fellas. If you want to.
Yeah, it's a little
bit about
a little song, a little intro. So this is a song called Million Moments Ago. It's about a New Year's Eve party. And I wanted to kiss somebody at midnight. The kiss never happened, but I wrote a song like it did happen. Okay. So it's just pretend, right?
It's a fantasy song.
Yeah, so we can do that because we're songwriters.
Yeah.
It goes like this: 1, 2, 3.
Remember me, we kissed when we parted. Now I can see how my loneliness started.
just like sands in a glass. Please hear my plea. Come back to me. You've been my only lover. There's never been any other. I feel a crazy notion. I feel bathed in emotion, just like a million moments ago. A million moments ago. A million moments ago. A million moments ago.
The crowd goes wild.
Oh, there we go.
Readjust everything for the
That's
levels.
yeah.
We've got that giant ass bass over there.
That's
across the
right.
table. We didn't
That's
bring it
right.
down. Yeah. All right. You know, very. That was a little 60s psychedelic kind of actually.
All right.
It had that Bo Brummels sound. You
I
know.
don't know who's Bo Brummels.
They weren't around in the 60s.
Were they?
They were around later,
Yeah, was it really?
70s, maybe 80s.
I don't know. Every time I hear that name, though, I just think of the Fred Flintstones episode where he's the Bo Brummel Stones.
Oh,
Remember that? Listen to him rock, listen to him roll. Yeah. But it definitely has that sound. It's really good.
man.
Yeah. So you were trying to kiss a girl on New Year's Eve, and
6 weeks was too long for you to be away from here.
yeah, I think so. You don't know. Hey, you don't know. I have a job.
Okay.
I can buy salmon or something. I have no idea what that has to do with what we were talking about. Sometimes that's what happens. Yeah.
So when did you write that? Was that a recent song or has that been around a while?
It's been around a while. It's never been recorded, but I finally got the arrangement down and had it. You know, I started. That was one of the songs we started. You know, jamming to.
Okay.
And so I just, hey, wow, that sounds pretty good. So I fine tuned it and got it studio ready.
Okay.
And so yeah, the arrangement. But yeah, it's been a while. Been around a while.
Yeah. What's the first song that what's the first song you've ever written? That's a challenge.
It's called Ain't the Same Without You. And we could do it if you're feeling up for it. Just my punky sass.
This is like a song that you wrote when you were like 18 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is from one of his previous albums.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you guys play it live.
We started to, and it's one of the reasons why somebody started calling me punky and sassy.
Okay.
And that's why I embraced it. But I love it. It's close to my heart.
Okay, so we're going to do something here because these guys have been doing this for a long time. All right, so let's take it through the generation. Let's take it through the generation. So this is the first song you've ever written.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do that one.
Yeah.
I want to hear how that sounds.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we're going to find something somewhere middle of the road.
Okay.
And then we're going to find the last thing you wrote.
Okay.
All righty.
See, they didn't expect this.
No,
they're like, we're just
no,
going to
neither did I.
and we're going to play everything that we're going to play the things that we play the best. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're going to play the thing that you have to go all the way back to when you were 18 years old.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you got to step out and get a hit of weed or something like that, I understand. No, we're good. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna here. I think I got this. I can eyeball where this all was before.
Yeah.
All right, we're not even gonna take a break for this. We're just going. We're raw.
This is called Ain't the Same Without You. And again, yeah, somebody told me this was kind of punky and sassy, and I embraced it.
Because I've been waiting to hear the punky sassy thing.
Jelly just to go into work with the smoker's hangover, happy as a jerk. I got $1.50, I can do what I like, so I'll smoke me another fag of Mr. Lucky Strike. All day at work, I avoid my boss. I stay away from him at all cost. Every few months, I got to ask him for a raise. You know, after all, he's paying our way. same without you. Ain't the same without you. I got me a 2 flat, I got me a whore. It's a great life to live, who could ask for more? Party with me, I'm AIDS free. I live 1 block south, 142nd Street. Mr. Alligary, he surely laughed at me. He called my life a comedy. Oops, the ringing of the telephone. I'm going to my mom's to have supper at home. Ain't the same without you. It ain't the same without you. Ain't the same without you. It ain't the same without you. Feeling kinda funky, kinda punky and queer. Cursing all the things I hold dear. I don't have a full deck, I got a half stack. My 2 favorite colors are black and black. It's kinda crazy, 2 can chew. Love, it's a circle, it's me and you. Like a circle that never ends. If it breaks, we got to make amends. Ain't the same without you. Ain't the same without you. Ain't the same without you. It ain't the same without you. Ain't the same without you. It ain't the same without you. Here we go. Ain't the same without you. It ain't the same without you.
Yes. That's what I was hoping that was going to be. That's exactly what I was
Sassy
hoping that
and
was going to be.
punky.
That's right. I don't know. You might not be the same without her, but it sounds like you're having a whole hell of a lot more fun. We're gonna get a whore. We're gonna go over to mom's house, eat dinner. I don't have AIDS.
And it sounds to me like that was a real boss you were singing about.
Yes. That's what true. That's a autobiographical. Was that
Autobiographical.
Autobiographical.
Yes.
Autobiographical. Something like that.
Yeah.
So okay. So who was the chick?
I ain't telling you.
There's a restraining order that says I can't talk about it.
That's right.
No.
Maybe not, but there would be.
There would.
And who says there's just one, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Man, it's okay. You're gone. You're out of here. But hey, I don't have AIDS.
Yeah.
I'm getting a hooker.
I got me a 2 flat.
Yep. Yep. That's right. My mom's making dinner for me. Shit. You can stay gone.
But I got to ask my boss for a raise.
Yeah.
Every few months. Every few months.
That's good. I like that. See, it's that's from the mind of an 18-year-old. See, I kind of like it.
Very cool.
I kind of like this little trip down memory lane that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
I wish
Okay, where do you want to go?
I wish I could tell us a little bit about the girl, but that's okay. We don't have to.
Well, you got if you put mute maybe.
No. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that was circa. What year would that have been?
Well, it was in the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because they definitely had that feel. Because when you first started up, I started hearing like an REM vibe, or something like that. Early REM.
And I like the Replacements.
Yeah. Crazy. Okay. All right. So let's jump up to like mid 90s.
Da 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 do da da da.
I've heard that song.
Yeah. I think
let's do King's Party. Let's do King's Party.
Okay.
Let's do King's Party.
Okay.
It's kind of a more of a heavy song. It could be 3 songs, separate songs.
Okay.
It could be about 3 different topics, but it's about friends and life and being double crossed.
I think this is the first one we did in the studio. At the open mic, yeah. No, at the open mic.
At the open mic, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet you it is.
Here we go.
Wherever I go, I take you there. under my stare. And if I ever go alone, not even I know where I go. And when I'm sad, I think of you. When it's us, honey, it ain't two. And when I'm happy, I don't care. 'Cause when I'm smiling, I go nowhere. Driving in such a state, stop at every no-go gate. Gotta hurry, can't be late, 'cause I got too much at stake. Now I know where I stand. Got this whole damn fucking world in my hands. I gotta jump up to get down. Gotta hear silence to feel the sound. Yeah, every day I live in hell. Every night in a motel. Last night you put me down to your friend. You know it really doesn't matter 'cause I know where to start. You know it really doesn't matter 'cause I know in my heart I'm driving in such a state. Stopping every no-go gate. Gotta hurry, can't be late, 'cause I got too much at stake. And the king, he'll have a party. You know the host, he'll have a feast. And the fat man, he'll eat hearty.
Damn right.
You know the beauty, she killed the beast. And the dancers, they be dancing. You know the music, it's playing loud. I sit where no one can see me. I'm obscured by the crowd. Driving in such a state, stopping every no-go gate. Gotta hurry, can't be late, 'cause I got too much at stake.
There we go. See, I was expecting that.
So he went from a 2-flat to living in a motel.
Yeah.
So you weren't doing that well in that decade.
Right. Yeah. I was traveling a lot for work.
Yeah.
I was traveling a lot for work. So of course I still had a boss.
Yeah.
Every day I was living.
But I guess what I was getting at is you can see a different maturity level. In the song, and even in the style of it, because that was very Bob Dylan to me.
Yeah.
That had a little Bob Dylan, and there was a part of the song where I found myself singing "You Can't Always Get What You Want" in my head.
Okay,
thinking that would be a really cool mashup to throw in there.
Well, I tell people, think Allman Brothers, maybe Melissa.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
that too.
I can hear that as well.
Yeah.
Definitely that climb part. That's.
So I ask this often: what comes first for you, lyrics or melody, or both?
Sometimes it's the lyrics, sometimes it's the chords, sometimes it's both. Yeah, I don't have a formula per se.
Okay.
The last couple of things I wrote, I just wrote the lyrics. So I, do have some things in a folder. And, but I also have, 3 or 4 songs, written and arranged and kind of ready to go when we're ready. Sometimes I make it up, like the fantasy thing, and sometimes it's real. It's autobiographical.
That's
Thank
what
you.
we're going with it.
Autobiographical. That word too. And sometimes it just channels. It just happens.
Yeah. No kidding. Wow. So I'll tell you what, before we get, to the final song, like the newest song and all that stuff, tell us a little bit about, where people can find you. Tell us about your website. Tell us about your presence and your social media and stuff so people know how to get a hold of you.
Right now, I did want to say that we do have 2 singles from the album that have been released.
Okay.
Just last Monday was our second one. And you can find them basically anywhere you can get music. You can
Okay.
find them on Spotify. You can find them on YouTube. You can find them on iTunes.
Right.
And then there's our website. Yeah, it's thebanddudes, all one word, .com. And you can order, we've got shirts that we're having made up. We've got the CDs, pre-orders for the CDs.
Right.
And we've got the order form for the party too.
Okay.
So,
All right. And if anybody's looking to book you, what's the easiest way to do it? Who should they get a hold of?
I would say the website.
Okay.
The website has that information on there, our names and phone numbers and stuff like that.
Is there an email address associated with the website?
The email address is thebanddudes, all one word, 219.
The Banddudes 219
at gmail.com.
.com. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So they can 219. That's the area code where you live, I'm assuming.
Exactly.
Indiana. It's Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah, somebody already had the Banddudes. I don't know who could have the Banddudes as their
probably
email.
somebody in Australia or
Yeah,
something.
there we go.
Something like that.
Or somebody just bought it thinking somebody's going to want to buy this.
Yeah, that's
someday.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. That
But
happens.
219, yeah, it's the region.
Mhm.
So I'm from the south side of Chicago, and the region is Northwest Indiana.
Mhm.
And so if we do a encore that night, I'm going to mention I love the south side. I love the region.
Right.
So anyway, yeah.
Okay.
I love the region. It's great.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. So now we're going from that last song, which was probably from like the 90s or something like that. You said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any secret tragedies we need to know about before you go to the next one? He's going to keep it a surprise.
No, it's all a surprise. This next one, let's do Beat Cafe.
Okay.
And Beat Cafe is kind of a lighthearted tune. In the studio, Mike, has
For vegetarians. It's about vegetarians.
It has a great bass line, the Beat Cafe. And I actually played in a band for a while called Beat Cafe. It was kind of a side project from a church band, but we had 3 girl singers and they were hot. They were really good.
Yeah.
They were great singers.
That always works.
Yeah, they were great singers.
Yeah.
But we do some name dropping in this song, but it's a fun one. They're only like on their 3rd or 4th date
Okay.
in the song, and so it's kind of lighthearted.
All right.
But it's called Beat Cafe,
Beat Cafe.
and it goes like this.
There's a fashion to it all, like walking straight and walking tall. Do a flip-flop to the right, like some zigzag out of sight. As a hot savoir-faire, don't get burned in the cool night air. I know, you know, you want me. You know, and I know, I want you to. I know, you know, you want me. You know, and I know, I want you to. There's just something you gotta see. Do you wanna go out with me? You got to wear that sequin dress with your mole hair in a mess, and we'll have a bit of cake at that restaurant by the lake. Come on, baby, what do you say? The Banddudes are playing at the Beat Cafe. I know, you know, you want me. You know, and I know, I want you to. I know, you know, you want me. You know, and I know, I want you to. And I can teach you my new dance. I'm a sucker for romance. You gotta hold on real tight as we spin way out of sight, and we come down from the cloud. We walk away from the crowd. Come on, baby, what do you say? 2 for 1 at the Beat Cafe. What's the secret? Tell me now. I can't believe it. You know how. Here we go.
That's the band dudes, everybody.
That's the band dudes. I like that. I like that one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like that one.
Thank you. Yeah.
Pretty cool. So when is this engagement that you have at the Whiting Theater?
That's December 6th.
December 6th.
It's the Saturday.
Okay, and nothing between now and then. Just
we have the release party.
The release party is
Oh, that's
October
right.
10th.
That's
October 10th. Okay,
Yeah.
where's that taking place?
It's in Crete at the Evil Horse Ale House.
Evil Horse Ale House. That's
Pretty cool place.
Yeah.
It's a neat
Okay.
place.
It's six. They have this back room that used to be the brew room,
Okay.
but they don't brew anymore.
Yeah.
So
Oh, really?
They had the
So
big
it's the
back
not brew room.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
with the gym,
They
it's the
just
gym
brew
room.
Somebody else brew for them?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They outsource the formulas. They still have the formulas.
No, they're lazy now.
Ah,
I can't say that live on the radio.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No,
It's
they're
not.
great.
It's recorded.
yeah.
No, they're great people. They're great people.
Yeah.
And it's at 6:30, and you can get tickets on the website.
Okay.
And we're going to have pizza, and we're going to have beer. A beer ticket, just one beer ticket.
Right.
But we're going to serve pizza as well.
Is it on your website or their website?
It's on our website.
It's on
The
your
Band Dudes.
website.
It's
Okay,
on
the Band Dudes website.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, the
excellent.
Band Dudes website.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Yeah.
Yeah. So all you people out that way, go get a ticket. Go
That's
check
right.
them out.
Yes.
Go
please.
check them out. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for coming in. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Ray, Mike, thank you.
Thank you.
You guys.
The Rock and Roll Chicago podcast is edited by Paul Martin. Theme song courtesy of M&R Rush. The Rock and Roll Chicago podcast does not own the rights to any of the music heard on the show. The music is used to promote the guests that are featured.
Roll Chicago.